All right, all right, all right, all right. Roach MGTOW Soldier in the house once again. All right. All right. I put the shades on. All right, a buddy of mine. He's one of those beta cucks, you know. Not to be an asshole towards him or nothing like that, but I had a buddy of mine call me up. I talked on the phone with him for like 2 hours, and things are not looking good for him. You know, he's got this wife at the house, and he already fulfilled what he needed to fulfill, and he's no longer used to her. And I already seen this coming. I already seen this coming when they first got together. And he done told me years ago that if she didn't have a kid by the time this and that happened, she was going to break up with him. That right there should have sent red flags in his head. And it sent red flags in my head saying, hey, dude, do you really need this girl that bad? Well, I love her. Yeah. So what? Does she really love you? Well, yeah. How the fuck do you know, dude? I mean, come on. Think about this. If she actually loved you, would she actually have said something to you like that? Oh, no. I don't know, dude. I'm like, come on, dude. Come on. I mean, I'm the logical thinker here. You know what I'm saying? I've already seen this way too many fucking times. Whether or not it's, my friends that are, I mean, you can't explain nothing to these men. You can't explain nothing to them because they don't want to hear that. What they want to hear is that, I'm happy for you, dude. You got married and you did this and you're settling down and you're doing what you're supposed to do. Men, especially men that don't like change, don't want to hear what you got to say. Especially if you're totally against it. Which, you just hate women. No, I don't hate women. I don't hate them. I don't at all. I don't fucking hate women. I just don't like what they stand for. Okay? I don't like their logical ways of thinking. Because that's what's going to keep people from that's what's going to keep men from wanting to be with them. See, there's a big difference. I don't hate females. I just don't like the fact that the way they are is the way they are. And, I mean, I don't know. I don't, I mean, I'm trying to level this thing out here to where I'm trying to figure out how the hell we got so far into the bullshit that it is today. Now, whether or not it's talk shows, the government, or whoever fucking made it the way it is right now, but this shit's been going on for a really long fucking time, as far as I can see. But it's sped up. It sped up like crazy. Since the early 1980s, it all sped up. Men couldn't afford to pay the credit cards off. The women were running up, and then things had gotten all fucking crazy in the 90s. In the 90s, there was somewhat of there wasn't cell phones back then in the 90s. Technology came along and it ruined it even more, because now there's more information out there, and it's used for the wrong reasons. I mean, waking you guys up is the best thing I've ever done. And I mean, there's a lot of other guys out there that are doing the same thing. All these guys that have MGTOW channels, they do the same thing. They try to wake you guys out of the masses. They try to make you think outside the box, and that's a good thing. That's a really good goddamn thing. I mean, is there a lot of posers out there? Yeah. I mean, I do believe there's a lot of posers that are MGTOW and saying, oh, well, if you give me this a month, I can tell you how to do this and do that. No. Those are the ones you want to avoid. You want to avoid these guys that say, if you send me this much money to keep me on and give me PayPal, no, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. I can name a few off the top of the fucking list, but I'm not going to, because I'm not an asshole like that. They make their way, they do it their own way, that's fine and dandy. But me, I'm not making any money off my content. I don't need to. I make my own goddamn money my way. It's the way that men have been doing it for fucking, I don't know, 120, 30 years now. You go to work and you do your fucking thing. You shake your fucking ding-a-ling and you come back home and you do the same thing the next fucking day. But my piss poor buddy that I talked to for 2 hours straight and tried to tell him that she doesn't love you, she loves what you can provide for her, and what have you done and provide for her? Well, I gave her a kid. I was like, dude, is that all you got, man? I mean, come on, dude. Do something for yourself. You've been doing for her for so fucking long. You haven't been able to do anything for yourself, have you? Oh, well, yeah, I have. I'm like, dude, okay. Have you gotten a car that you want? Well, I got my SUV, my ugly ass SUV. Like I've been trying to explain these ugly ass SUVs. Well, I've got my SUV. I'm like, yeah, but did you pay for that? Well, she helped me pay for it. I'm like, dude. I said, man. I mean, I was getting ready to say his name. I'm glad I didn't. What the fuck is wrong with you? Be a fucking man. No wonder she doesn't want to be with you, dude. You're not a fucking man. And I think he got pissed off at me when I said it. I said, okay, well, let me explain myself. Okay? I don't want you to be pissed off because I'm not calling you more than what you should be. I try to explain to him that women are not looking for a guy that's going to lick her boots all fucking day and worship the ground she walks on. It doesn't work that way. Well, I heard you had a girlfriend. I'm like, yeah, and I kicked her to the fucking curb about 6 months ago. 6 months ago, and I wasted 2 years of my life doing so. All my hopes and dreams were crushed. I had to actually catch up. Because she's the one that ran my electric bill to $900 fucking dollars, and I got stuck with that fucking bill. Thank God that was the only thing. Oh, besides her taking some of my stuff. Because she thought that she was entitled to it. I know I've already talked about this, gentlemen, and I'm sorry. But this goes along with this conversation that I've had. This friend, he's been my friend since the day I fucking met the son of a bitch. He came from California, you know, which California, you know how California is, California. Which, you know how California is, full of nuts and fruits. That's about it. No offense to you Californians out there. I have a lot of respect for you guys too, because you're putting up with all the fucking democratical bullshit that's going on over there. How do you do it? I'd have done fucking left a long time ago, but don't come to my state. Please, do me a favor, do not come to my state. Because we don't need that shit here. You know what I'm saying? Well, anyway, like I said, if you guys are from California, we don't need your diversity over here. Stay the hell over there where you guys belong. California is no longer a part of the United States, and I figured that out a long time ago. But you know, my buddy, I mean, he's been my best friend for years, man. I mean, since the day he came over here, always looking for the, you know, oh, I'm looking for a beautiful girl and just to have a family with, you know. I mean, who doesn't look for that? You know what I'm saying? I mean, but if you know it's already dead in the water, why look for it? And I try to tell him that even when we were younger, in my 20s, I tried telling him that. You know, when we were in my 20s, I tried telling him that. It's dead and it's not in the water anymore. The fish are dead there. There's no more fish, okay? There's no more fish in that sea. They're dead. There's too much salt water there. There's nothing there. It's a nothing burger with cheese. And I managed to get myself into a bunch of bullshit too, you know, because I didn't know MGTOW existed back in those days because we didn't know back then what it was. MGTOW gave me that clarity in life. the philosophy and the clarity in my life that I needed. It actually gave me some kind of meaning. Because back then, when I didn't know MGTOW even existed, and it's been, I don't know how long MGTOW's been ever actually been going on. I really don't have a date or a number or how long it's been actually there. But as a single man, I was MGTOW then, but I didn't know it. You know? And a lot of times I felt like I felt different than everybody else. But until MGTOW came along, now I feel I have some clarity in life. Now I tried to introduce this buddy of mine to MGTOW. Dude, just let her take what she wants, because he doesn't have anything. He's been living underneath her for I don't know how long. Since the day they met, they've been living. He's been living underneath her. You know what I'm saying? A beta cuck, basically, is what you want to call this guy. But I know that this guy, once he sees the light, he's going to be like, fuck all these bitches. And once he sees the light, but see, I haven't been able to do that with him. Because some people don't like change, and some people don't like hearing it. They don't want to hear that. They want to believe that there's something there. When it's a big nothing burger with cheese. There's no fish in this sea no more. The pollution already done and killed them all. The pollution of this world, of the United States of America, has killed all the fucking female fish. Okay? There are none good left. You gotta settle for these rejects and these fucking three-eyed fucking fish, you know what I mean, that look like Barbie dolls. You understand what I'm saying here, gentlemen? And I try to tell this to my friend here, and he still could not figure out. He says, "Oh, you hate women." I was like, "No, I don't hate women. I actually hang out with them every day, and I talk to them every day. I love women. But what they represent and what they stand for, no. There's a big difference. It's a big fucking difference. Every now and then I like to get laid, yeah. You know, if you know, if that's the case. But I'm not sitting here trying to fucking force it. You know, if it happens, okay, cool, whatever. I'm whatever. We'll have a couple beers, hang out, chill out. There's the fucking door. But do I go out pursuing it? Fuck no, I don't. I don't need to. I don't fucking need to. Don't get me wrong, I'm not the ugliest chode in the world with my big ass peanut head. But doesn't mean I can't still get laid. It doesn't make me set in stone. But my buddy, he just doesn't get it, man. He's not with the times. You can't turn somebody to what you want. It doesn't work that way. It hasn't worked that way since the 1800s. It doesn't work no more. It doesn't work no more. You're not farming for what you need to live. You're not. The wife's not cleaning and cooking and cleaning and taking care of the babies while you farm the fucking land and fucking go hunting and bring home the bacon and the food. Doesn't work that way no more. This is a dog eat dog fucking world. It doesn't work like that no more. And now you got the women involved in it now. So it's like you can't, there's no getting around it no more. And you know, you can explain this to anybody that wants to have a female in their life, and you can tell them until you're blue in the fucking face and nothing will come out of it. They have to learn on their own. Some people you can convert. Some people, you know, man, I dated this bitch for like 5 years. Fuck this, I'm done. Those are the people you want to talk to and say, hey, look, come join the Jedi side. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Don't join the dark side. Join the light side of the fucking shit. Join MGTOW. Yes, you must join it. You must. You know, I know I just put the Yoda thing on there. I mean, I have to. Sometimes you gotta have a little bit of comedy and mixed in with your stuff, because it wouldn't be right if you didn't. I don't want to be all depressing and shit. You know, I gotta put Yoda in there, but it's a good thing. Let's just put it that way. I kind of feel bad for the guy, but he's got to learn on his own. He's old enough to where he needs to learn on his own that he's going to get screwed over. He needs to learn this on his own. And I'm not going to be there to say, I told you so thing either. I'm not going to. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say, hey, dude, now you see what I'm talking about. Now you see what I'm talking about. Now you see why I'm MGTOW. Well, what's MGTOW? You know, I mean, I haven't really explained it to him because I'm trying to. He's just, you know, crying and not really crying, but just, you know, why doesn't she love me? I was like, dude, she doesn't love you, man. She loves what you can do for her. You haven't done anything for her. You're not doing anything for her. Every time you've been on vacation or done these things, it was her idea. She's the one that forked over the dough. You didn't. Dude, you're basically a third leg to her. That's all you are, man. And needless to say, I really don't want to say this, but this is the one that wants my nuts. Okay? Like in my last video, where you don't date, where you don't fuck around with your friends, girlfriends, and stuff like that. This is the one that wants my nuts. It's one of them. It's one of them. Because I'm established and I take care of myself, and these women see that and they want that. Not because of what they can see, but what they say is, hey, he's an alpha male. I can turn this guy somehow. I can turn him. And she already knows that she can't turn me, so that's what she likes more interesting about me, because I'm one of them guys that says, what the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? Get the fuck out of my house. Fuck you, bitch. And she'll like me even more. That's crazy, and it sounds insane, but it does. It makes them more interested in you, because of the alpha male that I actually am. And that's why, you know, and I'm not that much of an asshole. I'm really not. It's just that I've been through so much shit that I see this all the fucking time. To the point where it's not the fact that I'm an asshole. I just don't want nothing to do with it. It's not that I'm an asshole. I don't want nothing to do with that shit. You take that shit and go somewhere else with it. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I'm not going to be here to break you and your husband up because your husband is my best fucking friend. I'm not going to fucking do that. You do that on your fucking own terms. Don't do it on mine. Plus, on top of that, I don't even understand the reason why you're even remotely even interested in me in the first fucking place, because you already know better than this. What, you think I'm going to just automatically say, okay, yeah, just come over to my house and give me a blowjob? Get the fuck out of here. And it kind of pisses me off in a way, because I like her and she's cool, and I like him because he's my best friend. And they do get along really well when they're actually hanging out together. But there's nothing there. There's a nothing burger there for them, too. For him, it's cool, but for her, it's not. She's not looking for that. All right, gentlemen, on the better side of news, I got my Mustang fixed. She's looking mint, man, looking cherry, man. Things you can do when you're a single man and you're MGTOW. Man, see, you can make all the choices you want. Choices you didn't think you had. That's why I like MGTOW, because they actually put it out there saying, hey, this is the choices that you really do have as a man. Fuck all these other bitches, man. You can do whatever the fuck you want and still be happy. And I'm doing it, gentlemen. I am. I'm doing it, man. I'm doing it. I got these beautiful tires with the white lettering on there, and I just got my bumper replaced, the one that got smashed. I mean, I backed into some chick's fucking vehicle, and then about a month later, somebody hit me. This is the thing, you know, and it seems like every New Year's this happens to me. So the thing I gotta do on New Year's is not drive on New Year's because somebody always hits me on Magic. This has happened twice in 2 New Years. Someone's hit my car on New Year's because they're fucking too stupid and drunk, and they hit my fucking car. Because my first car was a Sunfire. It was just a piece of shit green Sunfire. I called it the Green Bomber. Okay, some chick hit me, and I let her go. I said, Happy New Year's. It's a piece of shit car. I've only paid $200 for it. It's not like you're fucking hurting my feelings any by hitting my car. You know what I'm saying? And then this New Year's, chick hit me, but I already had a hole there in my bumper in the first place, but the hole got bigger because she hit me. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh, well, I don't have insurance. I said, are you fucking for real? I said, I'll tell you what. She goes, well, you already had a hole in your bumper. And I was like, no. We're not playing this game here. I said, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I said, how much money do you have on you? She goes, well, I don't have much. I was like, do you have 50 on you? She goes, well, yeah, but I don't know if that's going to cost, I don't know how much more money I got on me more than that. I'm like, I'll tell you what. How about this? You hand me $50, we'll call it even, and you have a Happy New Year's. And she goes, well, maybe I can do that. And I was like, no, maybe you're going to do that because you hit my car. Well, you already had a hole in your bumper already. I was like, yeah, I know this. But you just made the hole bigger, and you have no insurance. So the way I look at it is that you're going to do me a favor and pay me $50 so I don't open my mouth. And you can have a Happy New Year's and celebrate New Year's and go the fuck home and stay drunk at your home. Okay. Her front end was demolished. Her front end was demolished. I knew when she woke up in the morning, she was like, oh my God, I hit somebody and I don't remember who I hit. And I got $50 missing. You know what I'm saying? But I did what I had to do because it was the right fucking thing. I did not fucking get the cops involved because I didn't need to. But my bumper was already screwed up already. I was already getting it fixed. It didn't matter. Luckily, she didn't. If she did more damage than that, the cops would have been called. But she just hit my bumper plate, and it didn't make much damage on my end. It way more damage on her end. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. You give me $50, we'll call it even. Just like I said, I had okay, so you want the cops getting involved. You know what I mean? I cut her a break, but at the same time I didn't. That $50 went into my bumper. You know what I'm saying? Well, I went into a 12-pack of Heineken and some cigarettes or whatever. But still, it went into something that, I was going to pay for anyway. I mean, I already done paid for it. My car looks good. There's no scratches nowhere. It's a new bumper plate. Looks beautiful. And I'll put some pictures up on there. I'll put some pictures on YouTube. You guys will see them. And I'll show you what it looks like now, what it looked like back then. And you're going to say, wow, that's cool, man. Because these are the things you can do when you're single, gentlemen. You don't have to worry about nothing no more. All right, gentlemen, I've been on here long enough. It's Roach MGTOW Soldier in the house once again. Signing off to you all. Love you guys, man. Love every one of you guys, man. Even, subscribe, everybody. Everybody that watches my shit. I love you all. Mwah. Roach MGTOW Soldier in the house. Hoorah! Love you guys all. Be safe. And make sure you know what you're getting yourselves into, especially you guys that are not MGTOW. Be safe, gentlemen. I appreciate everything that you've ever done. Watching my stuff. I love you guys. Love all you guys. All right. Peace out. Peace. Hoorah!